Well, hello, Cape Breton. Janet Dormady here in Ashby, about to put on some more banana loaf because I apparently can't get enough of it, and I'm thinking about it all the time. Went to the grocery store today, picked up everything at the grocery store, come downstairs thinking, what am I going to have for a quick snack? I look, oh, that needs to be cooked. That's going to take an hour. Everything needs to be cooked, and I bought nothing for quick and munchy. Of course I didn't. So here I am in the kitchen making banana loaf because I'm craving it like a pregnant woman these days. No, not pregnant. I'm a grandmother. And no, I'm not having any babies. I've got grandbabies, which is just fine. So anyhow, here we go. I'll swip this in its cup and get busy here. As per usual, I got the ingredients measured out, and the bananas were nice and, the peelings were nice and brown this time. The bananas smell great. They're ripe just like they were last time, and here we go. My usual mashing with the blender. Because, well, it's easy, and I like easy bananas. Which happens to be, so for anyone following along with this recipe, I'm doubling it. So if you're using a single family, you want in a single parent and a child, a single recipe would be good. So 1.5 cups of flour. But for anybody with more than one adult and one child, double your recipe. So you're going to go with 3 cups of flour rather than the 1.5. And then you'll go with 1/2 teaspoon of salt on a regular recipe, but you'll use a full teaspoon on the doubled recipe. Again, for the regular recipe, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, or a full teaspoon of baking powder for the double recipe. So we're going to sift them together with this thing, the sifter. And where it's all white in there, it's like a big blizzard of white of everything, so we'll just say it's sifted. Okay, next, we're going to beat our eggs. Do a switcheroo. And the eggs are quite simple to beat. 4 eggs in a double recipe, 2 eggs in the single recipe. Alright, you're just going to beat them so like they're scrambled. And again, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla in a single recipe, a full teaspoon in a double. Add that into the egg mixture. Hey, Kath. Hey, Rebecca. All right, so next we're going to cream the butter and the sugar. Hopefully I'm using a big enough bowl. Ooh, look at this. This is going to be tricky. I am sure to make a mess here. Oh my Jesus, it's the kind of mess that even I don't want to think about. We need a bowl switch. All right. I can't imagine how long me and the dogs would be skating on the kitchen floor if I didn't swap bowls. Sorry for not having a glass one here, but we'll try and do what we can do so you can see. And I don't blend my fingers in, because that'd be right yummy. My butter may not have been particularly as warm as it should have. Well, I'm making a double loaf. It's 2 cups of sugar in the double loaf. Would have been 1 cup of sugar in the single. It definitely looks like a lot of sugar, but we have lots of sweet teeth in this house. So with this recipe, I used 8 large bananas, because again, I'm making the double recipe. And this is the same recipe I used for everybody who had some last time. They got on the delivery list. So it's still mixing here. I feel like my butter could have been a slight tad warmer for me to start with. And you can pretty well judge that when it doesn't want to leave your beaters. I had a hunch that I might have had that issue, but hey, the kitchen is pretty warm. I love to show you, Raylene, how my husband takes this coffee. It looks like a little bit of coffee added into an entire cup of sugar. Alright, so it's mixed up pretty good there. I mean, it should be creamy, not so much blocky. So I may need to put this in the microwave for a couple seconds. Another minute and I'll have a better judging of it. Yeah, the bowl feels chilly too from the butter, of course. Going to make something on the fly. And having to have butter warm when it comes out of tin foil can't always be looked. Definitely need to warm the butter. So we'll let this keep going while I mix some other things. And try and get my icy butter off of my beater. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, butter everywhere. Like popcorn today. Alright, so I'm going to take this butter and I'm going to pop it in the microwave for just 10 seconds for now. See how that affects it. Because I don't like... No, it's still too cold. Alright. Microwave there for just a couple... What am I making? Banana loaf, Kath. Again. Alright, so now that the butter is warming, we'll go back over to here. Oh. Oh yeah, it feels much better. My God, microwaves are good, aren't they? Let's see it now. Oh God, yeah. Alright. So, butter is much better now. So you got your eggs beat, your butter and your sugar creamed together, and now you're going to add in the bananas. And again, I like to use the limits to every container I use, it somehow seems. I always need sideboards, so we'll just try this. Blend it from one right to the other. And again, swap it through. And in it goes. Anybody making anything interesting for supper? This is my dessert. For supper, we're having the M&M usual, a roast, potatoes, and vegetables. Okay. Our egg mixture adding in as well. So we'll just add all the wet ingredients in at the same time into our dry. And finally, dump it all in. So here goes, everything wet. We gotta do some scraping, not much. Oh God, I hate this arm and hand. You gotta love when your body just doesn't work how you always used to it working. Anyhow, rub your sides of your bowl. So that's where stuff will get stuck and make things taste weird if you don't get it all blended together. Of course, I got all over my hands now, so I'm a mess. It smells so good. So what are you having for supper tonight, Kat? Alright. Okay. Done with that noise. Hopefully it's all mixed. Good thing about a glass bowl, you pick it up and you can see. Good. All mixed around. Perfect. Okay. So our next move is wipe my hands down, of course, and then get my pans ready. So first, this pan, either put it with oil or put a layer of butter or something on it, but I just use this stuff here. It's very cheap and simple. And gives it a buttery taste to it. There. That's that. And I don't have any muffin liners, so you line it with butter. Don't breathe it in. It might taste good, but it sure don't breathe in good. Oh, God. Unless you're like that god-awful oily smell in your lungs. Which I don't. I only like to choke. Oh, I can't say that. But yeah, I don't like to choke on buttery substances. Alright, now, time to get this. We'll do the pan first. It takes more in this bowl. God, this thing is heavy. Alright, as y'all know, use your hip for your helper here, because I don't like carrying heavy things with my little bones. In the pan she goes. Just like that. And depending on our muffins, we'll see if we can add any more back to it. Alright. There's that pan. Next is this one. And for this one, I like to use a great big spoon just to plop it in. I find it so much easier. You don't make as much mess for the most part. Well, as soon as I said the word mess, what did I do? Make one. Lord God. Who let the kid in the kitchen? The big kid. My granddaughter probably do this a lot less messier than me. She's more careful than Nanny. The more times you do something, well, of course, you feel like, oh my God, I could do that really fast. And then you find out, God, I wish I would have did that slower. But when you're trying to get 10 things done at once, because after I get this whipped up, I'm going to whip up supper next and, well, get the kitchen cleaned in the meantime and figure out what the dogs and anybody else going to want from me in between doing all that. As all you ladies know, we never do just one thing, or we never can do just one thing, because as we're doing the one thing we thought we were going to do, everybody else needs us to do just a couple more things. All right. The rest of this, I'm just going to level off. Make sure you can see here what the heck I'm doing. Level off these so that they look even. Even-ish, even-like, something like that. So we don't have a bunch of different size muffins, because what that'll do is make them cook unevenly. You'll have some overcooked, some undercooked, and, well, you obviously want to have them cooked all the same. So you want to fill them approximately as best you can, as even as you can. All right, and banana loaf at your house, right? Yeah, at my house, Kat. That's right, yeah. Okay, now the rest of what's in here is getting cleared off back into the pan. So, when you're cooking and you're on awkward sized utensils, always use your body for your board, your helper. You got your whole front side, which is good to help support. I mean, why hold it all awkward and whatnot? Cooking's hard enough. You don't need to wreck your body doing it. Especially when you're using heavy things. Alright, so, and yes, I've washed my hands. But not on camera, sorry. Okay. Everything is done now. I'm just going to take a paper towel. Oh my god. Yeah, I see what you're talking about, Raylene, about the sugar. My hands right now feel like I just dipped them in wet stuff. Wet sugar. They're that sticky. I guess that's why my banana loaf tastes so good. It's 10 pounds more sugar than it need to be, but it just tastes perfect. It does not taste too sweet. At least not to my sugary teeth. Yeah, get the mess off around here just because you'll have your oven smoking. Alrighty. And that's as clean as I'm getting them today. So my oven's already heated. I'm opening the door on the middle rack in the oven. They're going beside each other, but not to touch each other because they need to have their air circulating around them. Going to put the muffins in for 30 minutes, check them, and then after that, the loaf is going to be in for roughly 65 to 75 minutes. But that's the banana loaf for now, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later. I'll show you the picture when it's done. Bye.